Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and the 12 Days of Gnomes, the continuation of Vlogmas 2020 into 2021. It's January 2nd. I'm Christy. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh, grab a cup, join me. I have some really good Advent coffee that I need to finish up. The three left are the one I have today is hot buttered rum. And I'm like, okay, let's see what we can do with this. And we added hazelnut, and it's not too bad with hazelnut. But there's something weird about it. And I don't know what. I guess it's just really strong. It's a strong flavor, and I am a weak-sided coffee drinker. So I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I know I am. I've caught up on a lot of things, and I'm going to share them with you. So lately I've been doing movies, and I'm all done with the movies now, so I don't have to do that today. That's done. I was talking to everybody today on video chat. I was talking to one of my moderators. I was talking to one of my partners on this Zoom over here, and over here on texting, and oh my gosh, it's been one of those days. But in the meantime, I was catching up on a few. I did do a few stitches today, so that's a good thing too. So we have lots of plans. Stephanie and I have plans for 2021. Kim and I have plans for 2021. So if you have been following Hook and Stitch Live, we have just today broke down the year into quarters. So look out for that. We have exciting things that we'll be doing in each quarter. We also have something we're going to be doing throughout 2021 with other podcasters. So look for that exciting thing. We just have to ask everyone, and not everyone, but we have to ask a few girls and decide if they're going to, and then we will let you all know. So that's going to be a great time. And then I have a bunch of things I'm doing myself, one of which is I've decided to do my Christy's Closet D-Stash on a live. So I have named it Live from Christy's Closet, and the first real episode of that will be tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the show will basically have segments. They won't be big ones like Kim and I do, and they won't be community. It'll just be a live, and I will be doing a D-Stash on that show, so you will have to be present to win that. I just decided that's the way I want to do it now. And so I did, like I said, I was going to do my hats and more hats for 2021. So the new post has gone up. My hats currently for December was spotlighting this Premier yarn. This was the Candy Shop yarn, and they had several several colorways in this. I had bought quite a few of them, but I thought this one was fitting for December, so that's why I picked it. It is the Twizzler one, and the winner was drawn for December, and I'm still working on, I'm going to wrap it up now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again the crocheted version. This was a version of the Bod coffee beanie hat done with my ending and a new ending where I did a messy bun out of it. So that had a drawstring to draw it tight around your ponytail. So that was my crocheted version of this Twizzler yarn. And then I decided to do it in Ross's starting grid, which is a really nice pattern, by the way. I really like it. And I'm almost done. I'm going to try to finish this tonight. I'm in the decrease rows now, and I'm going to try and finish it for the live tomorrow, but this will be the wrap up of it. I absolutely love this yarn knitted. This pattern has a texture to it, so it made the yarn pop even more. And this is such a nice hat. I'm going to be doing this hat again. It does take a little bit of like, I can't just sit and knit. That doesn't work that way. You have to knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. So it takes a little thought to, but you know, I'm getting better at it. It's forcing me to learn to knit, purl, and I was even tinking back 5 or 6, and due to the halo, it was a little bit hard to tink back, but I forced myself to do it, and I did it. And so that made me stay in the pattern, and I love this hat now. So I will be doing this hat again. So on to the new yarn for the January hats, and more hats. If you follow me on Facebook, which is linked below, I hope you do, because I do lots of stuff on that Facebook page, sometimes even more on that page than on YouTube. That is my link. That is my go-to format for communicating with all of you as much as I do. It's the easiest way to communicate, to get your addresses, to get stuff mailed to you, to see your projects. That is my choice, to use the format of Facebook. Some people use Instagram, some people use Ravelry, and my choice is Facebook. I do have rules. All of my posts have, this is a new post, this is the rules, and I try to stick to them. If I have a theme for something and you post something that's not a theme, I usually delete it, because one of the things was 479 comments. Now, if you're just posting randomly and you post in one of those, how am I supposed to, dig through 479 comments? So yeah, it's a little hard. So if you have something deleted, don't be upset. Just understand that the moderators or the admin has to be able to do the giveaways and not make everyone wait days and days for it. So what is my yarn for hats, and more hats for January? Well, I picked out another Premier, and this one is called Mirror Woods. And I had bought this last year in this colorway of Chipmunk because I just loved this colorway. I haven't used it yet, so it's perfect to try out, give a review on, etc. Now, this one is very soft for a 4 medium. It is. And it's got lots of colors and speckles and all kinds of stuff going on in it. So that's always fun. And this is, let's see, 4 medium, 100% acrylic, has 170 yards in there, so perfect amount to try just about any hat that I want to. I have not picked out the patterns that I'm using for this yet, because I want to knit a hat and it does take a little bit more time. I think I'm going to do this in the regular Ross hat because I want the color of the yarn to make the statement, not the texture. So that's why I'm going to do this in a regular Ross hat. I will link that below as well, if I remember to. Oh, I have the starting grid linked, but I will do the Ross hat too. But they're on the same website, so you can find it. So that is the hats and more hats spotlight. How it works is I have 3 of these. I'm going to make a knit one, I'm going to make a crochet one, and I'm going to save one for the winner for January. So if you want to make a hat, you will be entered into the giveaway. If you go over to my Facebook page, find the announcements tab, and look down through for the hats and more hats. That's where you post those. If you are new to my Facebook page, there is an announcement pinned to the top of the page, and it tells you how to navigate the page. So that's really great too. And Debbie and Lori are always available to answer your questions if you need any help. So I did a make along for my Christy Scarfie, and Karen won, and she picked the Scarfie in the yellow gold. So I'll be sending that out to Karen next week. So that's her prize. Isn't that nice? And let's see, what else do we have on the list tonight? Oh yes, we have Smile Mail. Well, we'll get onto that. Gotta tell you, I got 1 package in the mail today. Now, we have a bunch of girls that did a ornament swap. So I got 1 ornament so far, I think it was. I think I only got 1. But today I got another one. So this is from Latoya, and I'm excited to see it. And I asked if I could open it, and I told her, I said, well, I usually don't ask. I just figure that you guys all know that if you send me something, I'm going to open it on camera. So, yeah. I don't always say, isn't that cute? I don't always say last names, though. And I never say where you're from, or, well, sometimes. But look at this. Isn't it adorable? I love snowmen. Oh my gosh, she couldn't have picked a better box. You know, I'll leave this out all year long on my desk. I will. I'll keep stuff in it. Thank you, Latoya. I can do. This is good enough. I can just keep this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. It's so cute. Uh-oh. You taped it. You did. You little stinker. Tape both sides? Yep. You were trying to make sure that mailman didn't get in there, huh? There we go. I got it. Okay. Ooh, tissue paper. Oh. There's a little book in here. And some stitch markers. Look at red ones. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh. One is a Christmas tree bulb, which I love it. Love, love, love it. And the other one is a tassel. Isn't it cute? Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Oh my gosh. And it even says my name right on the little notebook. Yeah, right there. She put my name right on it. How cute. That is really cute. Thank you, Latoya. That is adorable. Now, in here is the ornament. It's a gumball machine. Isn't that lovely? Oh, you guys. How cute. It's full of pom-poms, just like the gumball machines. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yep, it's going right on my tree right now. And I don't even think I need a hanger because the hanger's perfect. Isn't that adorable? See, that's why I wanted to get into a swap, because I don't make things like this. And see that? That's why. That's beautiful. I like this. This is great. Kim and I have a wicked idea for next year that we are going to do. Love ornaments. Love my tree to have everything homemade on it, except for one or two, you know. But mostly that's the way it is. Well, you've seen it. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a new introduction. I'm going to have to make a new one. Because, you know. Okay, let's see. We have the 12 Days of Christmas Gifts with Stephanie. And in this box is number 8, I believe. Today is day 8. Yep, and so I don't need that box anymore. She had shipped my gifts in 2 different boxes, and that ended that first box. So this is day number 8. I hope you're watching her open hers. I'm thinking that you are. And I haven't watched her video from today yet. I've got to watch that one. When I get done here, I will. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Stephanie! Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Stephanie! It's snowmen. It's a project bag with snowmen. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Look at it. I can use it all winter long. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm done. I don't need to open anymore. There's something down in here. What is this? Oh my gosh. Her mom made this. Her mom made this. That is so wonderful. Thanks, Steph. Well, I don't edit, so that's real life. I love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Steph. I'm going to have to change the subject so that we can go on with this video. I will put a new project in there right away today. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, now we'll go on to the new yearly make-along. I was talking about this make-along for a couple days now. I am going to be making the pineapple Afghan. It is a free pattern. I have it linked below. And what my plans are is to make 1 square each month of the year in 2021 and have a blanket for my daughter in December for her Christmas present. So what I thought was, why not challenge all of you to make the same Afghan? Now, I know that I do a lot of challenges. Some of them are easy, some of them are intermediate, and some are even knitted. And I know that not everyone knits. So therefore, I have decided that every now and then I will do something that isn't for everyone. So this pattern if you don't know how to read patterns, may not be for you, but there's going to be other make-alongs that you can do. If I can help you and I can teach you how to do this, and it's not going to take like hours, by all means, come on the live. See if we can help you. There's a bunch of us that are going to be there, and we might be able to help. I do know that I already helped somebody today. They were a little bit frustrated, and they got through it, and they're fine. And they were doing it right all along anyway. So, I put up the post today. It is in the announcements tab, and it has a picture of the yarn I'm using and my first square that is done. I'm going to show you that now. Yeah, sure I am. Okay. I'm using a yarn by Stitch Studio by Nicole. It is a 4 medium, and it is a cream colored tweed. And this is how the square came out. And it is just gorgeous. You can see the stitch definition on each side of the square. Now, I have not blocked it yet. And you know what? I don't think that it's going to be necessary to block. It is not, I don't think it's going to be necessary. If you want more stitch definition, you could block it. Not a problem. It did come out 16-inch square, so there'll be 12 of them. And mine, I chose to do in all one color. So all my blocks are going to be the same. But you could do it in a different color every block. You could change colors and do like the center part before you start the pineapples and then change color. You could do it many ways. And then you could also do an extra border if you wanted to change color again to a third color. Or you can use a color changing yarn or whatever you wanted. But my point is that I am doing a year-long make-along. All you have to do is make 1 square per month, and you'll have a blanket. Like I always say, and I haven't said it enough, patience gets you a project. I know it's somewhere in my notes somewhere in my group. But the other thing that I wanted to mention was that I'm going to do random drawings from the photos of your whips. So even though you're not done with the square, you can put up a picture of your progress, and I will be doing random drawings from that, and they will be on my Facebook page, and then I will announce it on my channel as well that, hey, I did a random drawing. And then at the end, I will have grand prizes for this. It's going to be great. It's one of the biggest ones I'm going to be doing this year. But there will be smaller make-alongs. I always do smaller ones. I have a bunch of ideas. I have a Valentine's one coming up for the knitters. And I'll probably do a Valentine's one for the crocheters as well. So, between the hats and everything else, and what Kim and I do, and what Stephanie and I do, there'll be enough things for everybody to do. So I hope you'll join me, and I'll be going over this a little bit more detail tomorrow on the live. So that has been announced. So I'm excited. Totally. And I guess it's time for me to show a gnome. 12 Days of Gnomes with Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Hi, Steph. You killed me. Yeah, you made me cry. Yes, you did. Okay, so today's gnome is definitely a Christmas themed gnome. I had gotten some Christmas yarn from Joann's, and I don't know, I might have put this one away. Yeah, I think I did. Oh well, no biggie. I was trying to not let it fall out and make a mess because it's a cake. It's the Big Twist Christmas cake with the sparkle through it. And when I got done with the gnome, I put it in my Christmas box of yarn that I use for ornaments and stuff. So I'm not going to get it out. What I did was I wanted to find a towel that would go well with that color yarn, that Christmas colorway. So I found a plaid. So the gnome got a plaid towel, and the colorway ended up being in stripes, so he turned out to be plaid. I thought it worked out well. And this one I put on a cool snowflake button that's a little bit bigger than the other one. So yeah, he's awesome. I really like this yarn. It is such a nice yarn. I wish they would have had more than one. They only had one when I went there. They had one of the sparkle and one of the one without the sparkle, the holiday colorway. So yeah, that's all I got. And I gave that one away in Vlogmas, as some of you know that. And so Vlogmas, I probably should show all my gnomes, huh? Before we go on too much longer. So I will, because what Stephanie and I are doing is we're going to let you pick. When we do a drawing, we're going to let you pick one of our gnomes. And you can pick one of mine, and you can pick one of hers. It's not going to matter. So any of the gnomes that we made are going to be able to be chosen from. So most of them are sparkle yarn. All 3 out of the 4 of mine that I've done so far are sparkle yarn. So there's these 4. I got 2 more to do. Yep. So back to my Vlogmas. Okay, so both of the videos are up, day 30 and day 31. I am watching your comments, and this is what I have decided to do. As long as you played the game and you have a comment with the questions answered, it won't matter how many of the answers you get right. It's participation in the correct way that I'm looking for. So don't worry. What we're going to do is we're going to set it up and draw from those comments, and we're going to read them, and we're going to give you the answers. So whoever ends up being the winner will be based on whether they answered the questions or not. So I hope you all are having fun with that still. I know I did, and I'm definitely doing it again next year. You can guarantee that I will have a scavenger hunt. Oh, today's been a great day. Thank you again, Steph. This is so much fun. We're getting ready for next year already. We're writing down in our journals. I have a journal that I am going to be getting in the mail that is an Outlander journal, just to do make-alongs in and stuff. Put my things that I do in there. I already had a journal with Hook and Stitch Live, so that one I got to keep those notes in there. But my new Outlander one I'm going to use for Stephanie's stuff and my make-alongs. And put my ideas down in there. So I hope you're all having a great weekend. Please remember, if you are available tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be live, and I have just fun stuff. I mean, we're just going to chit-chat, but we'll be about fiber. So please join me. Take care, and talk to you later. Bye now.